Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Here are the top 10 super luxury cars in the world. Let's get started. If money is no object, what's the very best limousine in the world? Here's our guide to the cream of the super luxury crop. Number 1, the Rolls-Royce Phantom. The grandest and greatest luxury conveyance in motordom was replaced by Rolls-Royce in 2017 and given a glittering 5-star road test, welcomed by our road testers shortly thereafter. Owners will love it at least as much for the extravagant statement of wealth and status it endows, and for the unmatched sense of occasion you enjoy when traveling in one. But while many won't ever know as much, the latest Phantom is also an utter joy and a rare pleasure to drive. Its superbly comfortable and singularly isolating ride comfort can be sampled from the back seats, and is like nothing else you'll encounter in a car. Gently low and deliciously indulgent feeling, but also supremely quiet and smooth, despite Rolls-Royce's fitment of the latest run flat tire technology. Number 2, the Bentley Flying Spur. Bentley's 4-door Continental Series limousine started off its modern life as the Continental Flying Spur in 2006, only dropping the nomenclative prefix that links it to Cruise's current 2-door GT with its biggest model overhaul yet in 2014. Something that's not difficult to detect from the prouder, more muscular design, which borrows heavily from the most recent attractive Continental GT Coupe. Cruise Junior Saloon also benefits dramatically from a new platform, which was co-developed with Porsche and uses 4-wheel steering and active anti-roll bars. It also better insulates the fantastically opulent cabin from the road and provides the basis for genuinely good driving dynamics. Grip, balance, and steering are all noticeably improved. Number 3, the Mercedes-Maybach S650. The richest and most special car in what might be the most universally respected and admired limousine range in the world. The S650 is the modern standard-bearer for Daimler's Maybach super luxury brand. To judge by appearances, you'd say it was at least as much S-Class as Maybach, and that's the result of Daimler's strategic decision, taken a few years ago to broaden the reach of the Maybach marque by creating halo Maybach models across some of its more normal Mercedes passenger car ranges. The ultra-rare Simon Cowell spec Maybach only 57 and 62 limousines were at the same time consigned to history. Number 4, the Bentley Mulsanne. A limousine that's singularly aristocratic, whose presence announces itself from hundreds of yards away, and whose agenda is all about serving the interests of the passenger first and the driver a definite second, may sound appealing in theory. But if you suspect the reality of ownership of such a car might not appeal quite as much, don't worry, because the super luxury class has something for you too, the Bentley Mulsanne. Number 5, the Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Goodwood's Marmite addition to the super luxury segment arrived in 2018 in response to a significant amount of Rolls-Royce customer feedback that a more daily usable, all-service capable, family practical model would be a very welcome way to augment the firm's showroom range. The Cullinan has been met by enough criticism of its design from all quarters to have set a sense that its maker has taken a significant risk in introducing a car that some have described as awkward and unlovely, and others have slammed in even less sympathetic terms. But if Rolls-Royce's market research holds true, and a year's worth of confirmed orders is a good sign that it will, the collective revulsion of those who wouldn't have bought a Cullinan anyway will do little to prevent it from becoming a commercial success. Number 6, the Bentley Bentayga. The Bentayga has had an eventful passage through the Autocar road test evaluation process, being the first in a barrage of 100,000-pound plus super SUVs to come to the market in 2016. We first rated it highly with a caveat or two in W12 engined form, and then rated it higher still when Bentley introduced an Audi-sourced 4-liter 429 horsepower turbocharged diesel V8 in 2017, which made exactly as much torque as the 12-cylinder petrol motor but at more accessible crank speeds. Then in 2018, amid the spreading toxicity surrounding diesel engines, Bentley removed the Bentayga diesel from sale in Europe, and with it removed from view what we consider the definitive version of the car. Number 7, the Rolls-Royce Ghost. The Ghost was a line in the sand for Rolls-Royce when it appeared in 2009, the beginning of a transformation that took the company's annual production volume from hundreds to several thousand cars per year. Using mechanical underpinnings adapted from those of the BMW 7 Series, the Ghost made Rolls-Royce ownership more accessible, only slightly, but significantly so. The management's view now on the decision to use those BMW Group mechanicals may reasonably be imagined to differ somewhat from what it once was, since the next Ghost will move on to the same all-aluminum Rolls-Royce only platform that the Phantom and the Cullinan use. Number 8. The Range Rover SV Autobiography. The top-rung, long-wheelbase Range Rover has come a long way as a luxury car since the Genesis days of the famous SUV upon which it's based. The modern SV Autobiography, hand-finished as it is by Land Rover at its special operations base near Coventry, is a car that's now fully 5.2 meters long and 2.6 tons in weight at its heaviest. It was conceived to take full advantage of the embryonic market for the super expensive SUVs and the high regard some have for the Range Rover brand, and it does so quite effectively. Number 9. The Rolls-Royce Dawn. The super luxury 4-seat convertible is a rare type of car indeed. Mercedes offers an open-top 4-seat S-Class, while Bentley has had its Azure drop-top and now Continental GTC. But Rolls-Royce, it has at times offered more than one 4-seater super cabriolet within its model range over the last decade. And while the convertible version of the current generation Phantom has yet to materialize, its equivalent from the smaller Ghost Wraith model Strata, the Dawn, remains very much a part of Goodwood's model mix. The company used uncharacteristically racy terms to describe this car when it was launched in 2016, billing it as the sexiest Rolls-Royce ever built. Whether you agree or not, there's no denying the car's blue-blooded credentials. It uses the same platform and 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged petrol V12 as the Wraith Coup, producing 563 horsepower and 575 pounds-per-feet of torque, which is down from 624 horsepower in Wraith Tune, but still enough to eclipse the vitals of the earlier Phantom drophead coupe. And finally, number 10, the Mercedes-AMG S65L. The mechanical makeup of the top-of-the-range performance versions of the Mercedes S-Class limousine hasn't changed much in more than a decade, since this car has a leviathan of a twin-turbocharged petrol V12 that produces 621 horsepower and 735 pounds-per-feet of torque. You could argue it hasn't needed to. It's an engine capable of sending a 2.25-ton, 5.3-meter-long, rear-driven limousine from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds. And that's before it really settled down, found its legs, and got going. Don't forget. And now, my super luxury viewers, this brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel so that you do not miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen right now, because I am sure, with everything I am and everything I've got, that you will love them. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.